Hi everyone, it's Karen from Craftykarendesigns. Welcome back to the channel. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator working in the northwest of England, in a small town called Bolton, which is just outside Manchester, which I'm sure most of you have heard of. And it's not raining today, which is great. So I'm going to make a video for the Stamp Around UK video hop, which must mean it's the 1st of November. Because we get together on the 1st of the month, every month, and we all make a video on a particular theme. Well, this month the theme is embossing. So I do lots of heat embossing, but not much dry embossing, because I don't have many embossing folders. And I don't know why, because I really like the effect, but I always forget about them. And so I buy the odd one, and then by the time I remember to use it, it's retired and gone, or I've got nothing to go with it, or I just forget about them. So I had a quick look through what I'd got, and I didn't have many that are current, but I did find one. So I thought I'd make a Christmas card, as it's getting towards that season. So the embossing folder I've chosen is the Bark 3D embossing folder, which I think is a really nice one. It's quite a big one, and it's one of the, as I said, it's a 3D embossing folder, so it's the bit thicker. So then I thought, what colour shall I emboss for the background? So I've got a piece of thick white card, which is going to be the card base, and this is 5 7/8 by 8 1/4, and I'm just going to fold that in half, whoops, it's live, and make the card base. So we've got, I'm going to do a landscape, so we've got the card base. So I thought it might be quite nice if I embossed one of the foil papers. And then I could do some heat embossing as well. So I took a piece of this foil, and I'm almost sure this is a piece of the gold foil that's in the mini catalogue, which has 3 different colours, and I think this is more of a coppery colour. It must be that, because I bought some when the catalogue came out, and it's the only gold stroke copper I appear to have at the moment. So I think that's what it is. So I've embossed, I've put that into the folder, and I've embossed that, and I think that makes a really nice background. So that's going to go on the front there. So then the next thing was, well, what I'm going to put on top of it. So the only die cuts I've got really are that emboss as well, are floral die cuts, and I've used the Pierce Blooms one a lot lately. So I thought, what else have I got? And I've got the Poinsettia ones, which I really like. I've cut these in all sorts of colours, and whoops, I love the way they emboss and cut excuse me, at the same time. And I love this spriggy one, and these little tiny flowers. I've used it lots and lots. Excuse me, I really have had my money's worth out of it. So I thought I'd use that. So slide those back in there. I've already die cut everything, because my machine is really, when I put it on the desk, it's really close to the camera and makes the table shake, and it's a terrible view. So you all know how to do it. So I've just die cut them in advance. So first of all, I die cut them in white, and then I thought the embossing's not showing up very much on the leaves, and it looks okay, but I thought it's not really what I'm looking for. It got a bit lost on there. So I thought what I might do was put a white layer down on top of that. So I got my other favourite die set out, which is the Scalloped Contours dies. And these have got an embossed stitching edge around them. So I've cut one of those to use as the mat. So I'm going to add that in the centre and add the flower on top of that. So I thought I'd go back and die cut the flower again in the copper stroke gold, and I think the embossing shows up much better in this. So I've cut the pieces out for the flower. So there's 3 different sizes: small, a medium and a large. And then I've cut some of these spriggy pieces out to tuck in round them. I haven't cut any leaves, just on these. And then I've die cut a flower centre, but I've done the flower centre in the white so you can see the little embossed pattern in the middle. So then I thought I would heat emboss a sentiment on here using some copper embossing powder, and maybe one in the centre of the card too. So, what have I done with the Versamark? There it is. So, I thought I'd use the Poinsettia petals, and I only want a small sentiment on the front, so I thought I'd go for the warm wishes from our home to yours. And then, I'm sorry, I've got a bit of a tickle in my throat. I'll do the Merry Christmas on the inside of the card. So, let's get another block. Find the Merry Christmas. There we go. So I'll just rub over this with the embossing buddy. I know Stampin' Up don't sell it anymore, but you can buy them online. And I'll do the inside of the card. There we go. So we'll do warm wishes. Right in the bottom corner here. And then we'll do Merry Christmas. In the middle of the card. And hope that's straight. Ish. Put the lid on the Versamark before I get it everywhere. And we'll sprinkle the powder. Looks a bit thick where the from is. We'll give it a whirl. I think my Versamark might need re-inking. There we go, we'll give that a try. So we'll move that out of the way. And just bear with me while I do this. It's noisy. I just love watching the magic. There we go. Knocking stuff all over the place. It's a little bit smudged. I think I need to re-ink my Versamark, but it'll have to do. So I'll just put something heavy on the card to for a minute to flatten it a bit while we put the flower together. So I'm going to bend the petals a little bit. I'm just going to curl them a little bit with my bone folder and give them a little bit of shape. Not too much, because you don't want them to stick up too much, but just give them a little bit of a bend. I'll add a little bit of glue to the back and offset the petals. And again with this one. And then add the white to the centre. It's taking a minute to stick. No, it's not sticking at all. So we'll go to dimensionals and use those. Stick to that. Sometimes it will stick, sometimes it won't. There we go. That should hold it now. And we'll have one on the back of here. Well, oops. Add that. About there. And then we'll tuck in these bits underneath. Just a little dab of glue. Maybe cut the end off this one. A bit of the stalk off. Oh, that one there. Come on, stick. press it down for a minute and it will stick. And we'll add this to the card base. Put plenty of glue on because it's embossed. I'll add that to the card front. Turn it over, give it a bit of a press. Come on, stick. And then we'll add that with some more dimensionals. So find the details of all the videos that everybody else has made in the description bar below this video. Please pop over and have a look what everybody else has made, because you're sure to be inspired. I always am. There are some very talented people in this group. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I'd be really grateful if you could click on the red button below and tap on the bell, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I am going to try and do more videos. I've been a bit lax lately and just don't seem to have had the time. I don't know why, but it's just one of those things. When I get into the swing of it, I can do quite a few on the bounce, but it's just psyching myself up to do them. I think I need to do more to practice. So there's my card, my embossing card for the Stamp Around UK November vlog hop. So I hope you like it. I hope you'll give it a thumbs up, and as I said, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to get a copy of my newsletter, my weekly newsletter, there's a link below to my blog, and if you click on the pop-up, if you fill your details in on the pop-up box on my blog, you'll get a weekly email with details and links to all the projects that I've done the week before and any Stampin' Up news or my news, and I promise I won't bombard you. It's once a week and that's it. So but it's a good, useful place to find them all in one place. So thanks very much for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Bye.